Hey, happy Mother Loving Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm T.
And I'm Twizzle.
Good morning, party people. Hope you've had a good week so far. I'm drinking. Oh, I found this blonde coffee, like blonde brew,
Blonde brew.
Starbucks on sale for $7. So
It's got a lot of caffeine in it.
it doesn't. I'm gonna need it today. Morning, Maxie.
Morning, Maxie.
Good morning, Twiz. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I can't look at you now.
Good morning, Kate. Yo, Kate, we were talking about you the other day.
Good thing.
In a production meeting about how much we love you. I swear to God.
We think you're magic.
We really do. We really do. Like, I found out that she was gonna be like a I don't know, neuroscientist or some shit like that.
A physicist? Maybe. Count me if I'm wrong, but you're really smart. And I'm sharing tea how smart you are.
Yeah. And then I was saying, like, how funny you were.
I was watching Jeopardy and I thought of Kate the whole night.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Like, if I'm ever, like those, if I'm ever, like, in a weird dimension where I have to somehow gain my freedom through quiz questions, she's my partner.
She's a fun friend.
I won't go home. I won't go home. Kate, don't get me home.
Jeopardy last night was a pretty interesting game though, because I actually knew some of the answers to the point where I shocked myself. My jaw hit the floor and I was like,
Was LeVar Burton on last night or is that later?
No, it was just two new people and then the guy that's been there for a while.
Jeopardy. Stop playing around.
He was a theater major. And his wife has an adaptation of A Winter's Tale that he wants to put on stage. And then, of course, I just got like, don't touch my Shakespeare.
Don't touch my Shakespeare.
You better lose. I'm kidding. Good luck. Have fun. I hope your time on Jeopardy is nice if you're watching.
Jeopardy's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, we have a lot of holidays for you this week.
Yes. Good morning, David.
Yeah. Yes, David. Thank you. We're gonna get crazy winds today and tonight. Last night we had a really cool lightning storm. I don't know if you guys are in Venice and Yarmouth on the Cape in general saw, but last night was just constantly lit up. It was pretty interesting. My dogs hated it, but
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, it's gonna be in the 70s all week. High 70s, 78.
Why?
Sorry.
Why? It's fall.
I don't. There's no real winter here. Like, it's a little bit fall, like the beginning of fall, and then we hit spring again. Like, that's it. Like, I wear shorts here 24/7. But like the people who live here, like they're used to like fall being their winter, so they're like bundled up in bubble coats, and I'm just like, it is 65 degrees.
What are you doing?
I'm wearing a hoodie and shorts because that will never leave me. Okay,
Yeah.
I will always be that kind of cape inside, a hoodie and shorts.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I get you. Mm-hmm. Maxie, The Conjuring, any of the Conjuring series, while lightning storm is always the best idea. I love the Conjuring universe. Lightning just enhances it.
Today is David's second birthday. Happy birthday, David.
You beat me.
I wish you, I wish you good thoughts, and I wish you good luck on your new journey. So happy second birthday. Yeah.
And we want T to come home too.
Yes, I can't wait. Soon enough.
So we have a lot of holidays for you this week. Let's start with yesterday, and T, take it away.
Okay, so yesterday was National I Care About You Day. Because I care about you, twins.
I care about you, and I care about all of you.
What? All of you. I can't.
Yes, so let people know in honor or in lieu of yesterday, let them know how much you care about them. Because it's always nice. And Today is Tuesday, and it's World. Oh, this is one of T's and I's favorite holidays. You gotta do it with it. You gotta.
Mhm.
Worldwide Howl at the Moon Night.
Ow, 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 ow.
For all of us that are experiencing this nor'easter, we won't be able to see the moon, but we can just howl vicariously into the night sky. It'll work.
Just scream till you feel safe. I don't know what to tell you. Wednesday is National American Beer Day. Now listen, it is your American duty, right? Nope. Yeah, it is your American duty to go out and get some beer. Okay?
Yeah.
You drink it because you love America. I'm not going to drink it because I'm not drinking beer right now or any alcohol for 2 weeks. I'm trying to feel things out a little bit. But you go drink some beer. And you drink one for me because America.
Yeah. Check out your local beers too. Support your local beer companies. For those of you on the Cape, there's Cape Cod Beer, Devil's Purse, Hog Island, a bunch of others that I don't know the name too. And then, of course, you can branch out off the Cape too. And then, as Tenacious Day says, Sam Adams for the win. So yeah. Thursday, the 28th, is National First Responders Day. These people have a hard job. They deserve a day. They deserve more than a day, but the least we can do is give them a day and let them know how important they are. They save lives. They're awesome. And they'll be the person you call, if anything happens. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for
that. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If you will, go to the grocery store, buy some baked goods, and bring them to your local fire department. Also firefighters.
Yeah, and to branch off of that, for the people in the town of Dennis, there is a town meeting tonight. One of the articles that has to be voted on is funding for the new fire department. So, yeah, go support your local fire department and vote.
Real. Friday.
What's Friday?
Friday's Frankenstein Day. What? Okay. Have you ever felt like you're just not put together right? Maybe Friday's all about you.
Every day of my life.
So Friday is Frankenstein Day. If you feel like you're not put together right, celebrate the day by working on your mental health.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You are not a monster. And remember, Frankenstein's the name of the doctor who's not even a real doctor, not the monster. The monster doesn't have a name.
Pickles.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And read the book. Mary Shelley's great. It's a great book. It's a genius book. It's a classic for a reason. So please go read it. Reading's cool. Yeah. What's Saturday, T?
Oh, Saturday is... Listen, we talked about this in the meeting. It's real talk right now, okay? It's real talk right now. For the first time, we're going to tell you that this is a holiday and do not celebrate it, okay?
Do not.
No, do not. Okay?
Do not.
Saturday is National Text Your Ex Day. You listen to me, gosh darn it, okay? I don't care what you've been drinking. I don't care what your week been like. I don't care how lonely you've been. You go get a dog or a stuffed animal, okay? Don't you text your ex. Don't you do that. You are worth it, okay? You have things going on in your life. You have friends you can talk to, okay? You don't need to go on back to that madness. You moved on for a reason, okay? Don't you go and text your ex. You move on. Don't
disclaimer,
do that.
Small little disclaimer. If you are co-parenting with someone, please do continue to communicate with them.
Check on your kids, bro. Check on your kids.
But
you leave that ex alone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday.
Maxie said, why would that make that a holiday? I don't know.
We don't know. So we had to address it.
Uh-huh.
David. I'm glad that they rescued you.
Yeah.
Definitely support your local fire department. They save lives all the time. Yeah. They're good people.
David's life.
They save David's lives. Mm-hmm. And we're happy to have David.
Yes, yeah. I'm very happy you're alive and in our lives, David, and thank you for watching. And happy second birthday, man. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. Real talk. And motorcycles are dangerous. I can't wait to get one. What?
Yes, and don't text your ex.
Dude, y'all better stop it.
Sunday, the last holiday of the week, is the best holiday of the week. the best holiday possibly ever. But that's just true in Twizzle's world. Although I am a big fan of Christmas, but Halloween. And I know we're slacking, and by we I mean me. I am slacking. I haven't got the poll up. The poll will go up today, and then you can vote. And T's terrified, so like, don't ruin her Halloween.
We don't need to do it. It's fine. It's fine. We can just.
And then whatever you choose, we'll take a picture in that attire and then post it on our Coffee with Teas. He's really upset by your suggestions, which hence why it's taken so long to go up. But
I don't love it. I don't love it.
Yeah. Oh, so we have a new song, obviously, for you this week. We're scatterbrained this morning, clearly. We're just like, what?
Huh?
What's this show that we're doing?
What?
Who are we? Anyways, new song, new clues. I'm going to start us off with the artist clue. And it is one of the very few bands named after their guitarist. It's a big hint.
I'm sorry.
Very good.
Yeah. And the song clue is Hocus Pocus.
It's a really ingenious clue that T came up with. I will say. It was my favorite. Yeah. So think about that. Think about it.
With your brain parts.
You got some tea time for us, T?
I do have some tea time for you. Let's talk about this for a second. Panic attacks suck. Okay? I feel like we all know that, but I had a panic attack last week. Just because I was just bored, not doing nothing else. So I was driving a friend of mine back to the train, Marie. Everybody knows Marie. And she was going back home, which made me very sad. And we were driving back about an hour 45 from Columbus, where I live, to Atlanta, where her train was. And I don't know where it came from, man. Just out of nowhere, I just got this crazy feeling, like my fingers went numb, and I had like short of breath, and I was a little dizzy. Also, did I mention I was driving? So I had to pull over to the road. I thought, so my mom has diabetes, and I thought it was like early sign of diabetes because my fingers were numb and like my chest was like beating, and I thought that like I had low sugar, and I tried to eat. And let me tell you, when you're having a panic attack and you try to eat, it doesn't work, because that's not what's wrong. What's wrong is your nervous system is in all kinds of fight or flight, and you're just chilling here like, why?
Yeah. You can't control it.
And it took forever. So we pulled over. I got okay enough to drive again. So we kept driving, and then it happened again. So I had to pull over again. And then finally we got to the train station. Marie is a godsend, because the whole time she was so patient. She was like, like she wasn't pushy. She was just like, how you doing now? Because she couldn't drive. She was drunk, because she wanted to be nice on the train. So it was up to me. So she's like, you okay? Because she also didn't want to die. Okay. She didn't want us to ram the car into something. So she was very patient and very slow. And finally we got to the train station. I took a nap. Anyone who's ever had a panic attack before knows that it just drains you. Like, you're just drained of energy. So we get there, and she's being awesome. Her train comes. She has to go. And I'm like, I have to sleep. Like, I have to like recharge before I drive home. So she's very sad. She gets on the train. I brought my dog with me. So I'm laying in the car with my dog. Thank God. I sleep for about 20 minutes or so, 20, 30 minutes. Have to go to the bathroom like 4 times. I don't know what that's about. So
you're in fight or flight.
Yeah.
Your body's going to want to have to go to the bathroom a lot.
Several times.
Yeah.
So I drive home with my dog. And when I tell you this dog is an angel, this dog is an angel, okay? He stayed up with me the entire ride home. Every time I felt kind of sleepy, he puts a little paw on my hand, I had to pull over one time because I was just too tired. And I slept for like what felt like 3 minutes, but it was actually like 15. And what woke me up was like a thunderclap of lightning. It scared the crap out of me. And it woke me up. I was like, oh, okay, universe, I'm going. And I headed back home. And everything was okay. Like my dog was there. Obviously, the universe was looking after me. But I just want to say, panic attacks suck, and do what you need to do to take care of yourself. I'm A-okay now, but I just wanted to share that. If you're having a panic attack, put your head between your legs and just try to calm yourself down. But if you ever had a panic attack, I feel for you. This isn't my first one, but it's the first one I've had in a very long time. So it was crappy, but I made it through it. So can you. Good luck out there.
Next time you have one, count your senses. So like touch something and describe something that you can physically touch and that you can smell and that you can see, and go through all your senses, because that will help your brain try to ground itself, because obviously your brain thinks it's somewhere else, right? Because it's trying to fight or flight with whatever's going on up there. So if you try to ground yourself by naming what you can see, what you can smell, what you can feel, that process will reduce the time of the panic attack. But his advice is great. Just try to get through it and do what you got to do to get through it, right? Yeah. We're here for you. Feel free to reach out to us if you're ever in one. Yeah, anyone, everyone, anyone that's watching, even if we don't know each other personally, just we're here, both of us.
Word.
Mental health matters.
Yeah. Do you have like some Twizzle time for us?
Yeah. I never know what I'm gonna do for Twizzle Talk.
Oh, sorry, Twizzle Talk.
We do have names in these segments. We just don't remember them most of the time.
Yeah. That's okay.
T wanted me to talk this week. Obviously, T wants me to talk every week, but it's hard for me to come up with things to talk about. So if you ever have any suggestions, please give them to me. I will talk. But T and I were talking about time, because I was telling T, I was like, I don't have anything to talk about because I've been so busy, I haven't made time for anything. And Halloween's right around the corner. And those of you who know me know that, like, it's one of my favorite holidays ever for multiple reasons. The list can go on. But how I haven't had time to do anything. But this weekend, I made time to... So I carve a real pumpkin every year. Like a real live... Well, I guess they're not live anymore. But pumpkin, and then I'll roast the pumpkin seeds because, like, I love it. I love roasted pumpkin seeds, and I love carving pumpkins. But I also carve every year these things called craft pumpkins. You can buy them at any craft store. They're made from like this thick styrofoam like material, and you can carve into them. Most people paint them, or they'll like do cool things. Like I've seen it on like Etsy where like they'll like drill holes in it and then put a candle in it so it looks like a disco ball in a way, but it's a craft pumpkin. It's really cool. But I like to carve a new face in them every year because they last a while, and if they break, you can always Gorilla Glue them depending on how much they break. So my friend wanted me to carve them a Curious George pumpkin because it's Curious George and he's cute. So I made time to carve a little Curious George pumpkin in the craft pumpkin. I don't know if you can see, there's a weird glare, but he's in there. And then this is all my little craft pumpkins. I obviously am a fan of Nightmare for Christmas, so I have an Oogie Boogie and a Jack, and then George is up there, and then some generic faces, and then I failed, but the term is attempted to carve Pennywise from the It movie, but I'm not that talented, and I did not know how to carve Pennywise, but someone suggested that I carve it, so I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, but what's the worst that can happen? I have a gaping hole in a pumpkin. It's no big deal. But yeah, so it's so important to make time, no matter how busy you are, to do the things that you love. I put my phone away and for like a couple of hours, and I had I think Halloween Town on in the background with Debbie Reynolds, and I just carved a pumpkin, and it was nice. It was needed. It was a good time to just take a breather, and do something for myself. I guess for somebody else, because I was carving George for somebody else, but the joy of carving is why I carve pumpkins. So yeah. Make time for yourself. Mental health matters. It ties into tease time. Tease time and Twizzle Talk kind of went hand in hand. And now we have some Truthful Tuesdays. Speaking of mental health. So take it away, T.
Yeah, it's all in together today. So those of you who know me know that I absolutely love The Breakfast Club. I'm a huge fan of the morning show and of Charlamagne the God. And he says this really wonderful quote that I try to think about throughout my everyday life, which is, don't judge people for the things that they do when they're in survival mode. Mm-hmm. And it really hit me, because there are different times in our lives when we have to be in survival mode in order to get from A to B, right? When life is just entirely too hard and you're just on like autopilot, where life is kicking you in all the places that society should never see, right? Yeah. And you get back up because it's what you do, right? You fall down, you get back up. We were taught that as a little kid. We were taught that if we see a kid crying, ignore them and then they'll get better. That doesn't work anymore. It worked as kids because it taught us how to move past the things that aren't too dangerous, right? We hurt ourselves as kids. Our parents kind of ignore us a little bit. We get back up and we're like, oh, okay, I'm all right. That's only good for a certain amount of time. And there are times in our lives when life just kicks you in the teeth and just walks away like you owed it money. And you get back up because it's what you're supposed to do. But being in survival mode of just constantly just trying to get from A to B, that's really hard. And the decisions that we make in order to get out of the bed, in order to get into the shower, in order to eat breakfast, in order to get into the car, in order to get to work, the decisions that we make to move from A to B while in survival mode shouldn't be judged by anyone. Mm-hmm. Those of us who don't know when others are in survival mode are the reasons why we should be kind to everyone. Because we don't know what people are going through. And if we see that a friend or someone that we love is in survival mode, the only thing we can do is offer help. If they don't accept it, you've done what you can. Make sure you come on back and ask again. But in the meantime, take care of yourself and each other. We love you guys.
Yeah. What you said. Also, when people are in survival mode, it may seem that they don't care or they're pushing you away, but they're just trying to get through whatever's going on in their life. And that quote is just so, so, so important because, like T said, you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
We're here for you. We love you.
We love you.
And we won't judge what you do when you're in survival mode.
Mm-mm. No. Yeah. We love you guys. Morning, Zainab. She said, love that saying. Me too. She said, I was just saying that be kind because you don't know what others are going through. Absolutely. Exactly. Absolutely. A little kindness goes a long way. And it's nothing to just be like, hey, good morning. And sometimes what I like to do is like, hey, how you doing? And everyone's like, good. No. How you doing? Because I actually want to know. So ask twice. Because usually what we automatically do is, how you doing? I'm fine. And then you keep moving. Like, no. I got some time today. How you doing?
Right.
So ask people. Give them a second chance to really understand what you're saying. Sometimes you got to go back and re-say it to make people really realize that I'm here to listen to you. I'm not just throwing these words at you because I'm trying to get, into the grocery store to go, get my steak, which I absolutely am. But I also have time today. So make some time today. Make some time tomorrow, Express some love.
We have some good news for you this week.
Yes, I had a burst of energy.
Both of our good news are sciencey. Sciencey. Tenacious J, you'll be proud of us. Mine, I'm not a physicist, so I don't know how good it is, but it sounds good, so I'm going to share it with you. Australian company works to make energy from nuclear fusion, but without the fiery ball of plasma. What?
What?
That sounds like a good thing. So, nuclear fusion promises unlimited renewable energy, but technological and physical challenges have not allowed humans to harness the power of the sun just yet. Now, using super powerful lasers, there's a chance fusion reactors could power our cities without many of the Marvel Universe style science requirements, such as heating plasma to above 100 million Kelvin or building multi-billion-dollar facilities that currently characterize many of the attempts to create final innovation in energy. There's a lot of big words in this article, but I think that is, I mean, if we can drastically reduce the dangers that go with anything nuclear, then my vote will definitely go towards it. Anything nuclear terrifies the poop out of me because just it terrifies me. It literally like it terrifies me because nuclear waste can't go anywhere. Those fusion rods can't go anywhere. So when you can decommission a power plant, the nuclear stuff is still there. I don't know. It terrifies me. There's a lot of scary things that go with nuclear power. But it's so cool that they're trying to find safer ways to harness it because renewable energy is very important in saving the earth. But that's why I found this article really interesting. But it reminds me also of the dangers of nuclear anything, which brings me to, I was telling T about it. She's never seen it, but the HBO miniseries Chernobyl, it is so good. It won a ton of awards. Don't ask me how many, but a ton. It's really good, and I highly recommend you guys give it a check out. I believe it's like 7 episodes. It's on HBO or Amazon Prime, and it's a rendition of what happened behind the scenes. So like how the reactor melted and what went on behind the scenes of it. So, but in general, this is a good step. This Austrian company is trying to harness nuclear power in a safe manner, and I think that is a very big step because that would be nice in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David said it is 100 million Calvins harder than 100 million Rogers asking for a friend. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know,
David. I don't know anybody named Roger. I knew a Calvin in high school. It's about it. All I got for you.
I know Calvin in high school. I'm gonna use that quote.
So my good news story is it goes with my personality. Let's talk about it. So John Hopkins gets
I know what the story is, and
it fits.
Yeah.
Johns Hopkins gets first federal grant for psychedelic treatment research. It's for tobacco addiction, right? Yeah. So Johns Hopkins Medicine has been awarded a federal grant to explore the potential impacts of
You can get through this. I don't know what word you're trying to go for. So
psilocybin. I think that's how it is. Psilocybin on tobacco addiction, making it the first time in 50 years such funding has been awarded towards researching therapeutic effects of classic psychedelic. Because the last time they did it, the FBI did it to make better informants. That didn't go well. The grant, totaling nearly $4 million, is funded by the National Institute of Health, National Institute of Drug Abuse. And the idea is to give patients psychedelic mushrooms who are addicted to tobacco and slowly wean them off of tobacco. Because if you've ever smoked cigarettes, it is very, very hard to quit. I know a lot of people who are still going down that road. So if you could take, psychedelic mushrooms to quit, not only are you quitting, smoking cigarettes, but also like mushrooms, bro. Like, So yeah, it's a good plan. It's a good plan. So go find your friendly neighborhood Mushroom seller. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Wait, are they called drug dealers, right? That's what they call pharmaceuticals. No,
There you go.
you're only a drug dealer if you don't wear a lab coat. Drug dealers, find a white coat.
We brought some interesting things here at Coffee with Teas.
I do not encourage drug dealers to wear lab
Neither do I.
coats. They will find you
I don't
immediately.
encourage drug dealing.
Oh, no.
Period.
Yo, I do not encourage drug dealers. I don't.
Anyways, read her article. It's very interesting.
Yeah. So you can read the article. And
now it's the time that we're gonna give you our song clues once again, and then you can put the answers in the chat. So the artist clue is one of the very few bands named after their guitarist.
And the song clue is Hocus Pocus. Yay. Kate said, I love your shirt, T. You definitely do. Thank you.
It's
I
one
make
of
my
my favorite
ancestors proud. I hope so. I truly, truly hope so.
You do, T.
Magic. Kate said Magic Van Halen.
No.
Maxie said Abracadabra, Steve Miller Band. I don't know what Abracadabra is. Focus. I'm trying.
But Kate, Magic is in the title.
Yes. I believe in miracles. You sucksifying. That's not it. My brain is just weird.
No, Amy, I knew someone's going to guess that, though. You're close.
And now you're mine. Huh? You see what I did? See what I did? No.
So we know that one of the words in it,
which is magic.
It's 3 words. And the name of the band is 1 word.
2 words? Oh, no, you're right. 1 word.
1. It's a name. It's the guitarist's last name.
Hocus Pocus.
What's happening in Hocus Pocus? Who's in Hocus Pocus?
I mean, who's
what
about?
are they doing in Hocus Pocus? Yes, man!
Yes! Lexi got a black magic woman, Santana. Bam!
Oops, sorry, wrong one. There we go.
Auto traffic.
Good job, Maxie. We want to go with the Halloween theme because Halloween's Sunday. Oh my god, Nerd Talk next week already?
Oh my god, it is Nerd Talk next week. What? So Tenacious J will be here with us next week, and we're gonna have some more Nerd Talk for you, more science stuff. And in the meantime, remember, get yourself a white jacket. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Remember, hurt matters, we love you. And go ahead, D.
Hurt people, so keep an eye on your pain.
Stay safe, Godspeed, and we'll see you next week.
You guys have a great week. I'm so sorry I cussed today. I'm back to 0.
Oh.
First thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. Pickles.